Oh my gosh, look at your grades. You're such a stupid person. Incorrigible, which means you're stupid, hopeless, and stupid. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Psychology with Khian, where today we'll be talking about self-love. Of course, before we get to the content, let me give a big shout out to the sponsor, FnK Concept. You can check them out on Shopee or Lazada for cool products at reasonable prices. Well, let's first look at what self-love actually means. To my understanding, self-love means self-acceptance. Accept yourself for who you are. Appreciate yourself physically, mentally, psychologically, and make sure that you are able to function as a normal human being, and at the same time also able to be happy and express your happiness. Make sure to take care of yourselves, especially right now with COVID going on. A lot of people are at home quarantining, myself included. I'm always at home, and sometimes it's easy to have negative thoughts in your mind. So to practice self-love, do things that you love. For me, it's exercising, it's making YouTube videos, it's, reading, writing, practicing public speaking on my own. I mean, I seriously practice public speaking on my own. I just look in the mirror and just start speaking like, But hey, similar to everything else in the world, too much of something or too little of something is not good. This applies to self-love as well. You can't have too much of self-love, but you also can't have too little of self-love. What does Khian mean by that? Let me illustrate this with a few examples. Well, when you look into the mirror and realize you're not as fit or as healthy as you want to be. Or when you look at your grades and report card and realize that you should be doing academically better than you're doing right now. If you have an inappropriately excessive amount of self-love, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I should accept myself. It's okay to be unfit, fat acceptance. I should not be worried about my health and fitness. I should just take care of myself, eat whatever I want, and just be morbidly obese. Or, oh my gosh, I have to accept myself. It's okay to fail every exam. It is perfectly normal. As long as I'm happy, things will go well. You see how that self-love actually transitions to self-indulgence and almost narcissism? It's not good. But you can't have zero self-love as well, because that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at yourself. You're a total monster. You're so ugly, nobody's gonna want you. Or, oh my gosh, look at your grades. You're such a stupid person, incorrigible. All your friends are doing so well. You're well below the average of the class, which means you're stupid, hopeless, and stupid. You see, that's not super adaptive as well. That's why, in my opinion, we should preach self-love such that we love ourselves enough to challenge ourselves from time to time. Let me illustrate this with a few examples. When you realize that you are not as fit as you want to be, make sure to be like, okay, I know what's going on, I'm not as fit as I want to be. I'm going to challenge myself and exercise at least 30 minutes a day. And as I improve, I'm going to increase the time and intensity to make sure that I improve day by day. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon with myself and not with anyone else. I can use other people as a source of motivation, but I won't inappropriately compare myself with people. And if you're not doing well in exams, I think you should think like, okay, I think the first thing I have to do is find out where I went wrong. I should talk to my professor, I should talk to my classmates who can help me, and then I'll study harder than last time. I'm gonna improve. And it's okay if I don't get the desired grade, but I wanna make sure that I know what went wrong, because I've loved myself enough to push myself hard so that I can do better.
Wow!
Love yourself enough to push yourself. Challenging yourself does not mean you do not love yourself, but make sure as you're challenging yourself, don't hurt yourself unnecessarily. Don't have unrealistic goals and don't make unrealistic comparisons with other people, because everybody is different. Love yourself enough to challenge yourself. Love yourself enough to take care of your physical and mental health. Love yourself enough to do well academically, physically, mentally, psychologically. At times, it's okay to fail. We all trip from time to time. But do not let that transition to self-indulgence or narcissism. That, I think, is the real definition of self-love. It's also about having a balance. Not too much, because that's going to transition to self-indulgence or narcissism. and not too little, because that's gonna make you stagnant and you're gonna be further away from who you actually can be. Love yourself to be brave, to be and show the best version of yourself. Until next time, check out FnK Concept on Shopee or Lazada for cool products at reasonable prices. Until next time, I'm out.